Is the traditional family structure on its way out? Today, we're exploring how modern society is reshaping the concept of family and what this means for the future. Stick around because things are changing faster than you think. Once upon a time, the traditional family structure was simple: a mother, father, and a couple of kids living under one roof. But here in 2024, that version of family life is becoming less common. Marriage rates are dropping, more people are choosing to remain single, and family structure are shifting in ways we've never seen before. Some are calling it the end of the family as we know it. But what's the driving force behind it? Are we witnessing the death of the family structure, or is it simply evolving to fit the times? Today, we're diving into the heart of this debate: how society is changing values, gender roles, and economic realities are reshaping what it means to be a family. But before we go deeper, let me ask you this. Do you think that traditional family structure is outdated, or do you still believe in it? Do you still think it has a place in modern society? Let us know in the comments below. So, let's start off with the shift in gender roles. The biggest shift we are seeing is in gender roles. In the past, family roles were pretty rigid. Men were the breadwinners and women were the homemakers. But today, those lines are blurring, and they're blurring fast. More women are choosing careers over motherhood, and many men are embracing roles as stay-at-home dad or co-parents. The expectations around gender role in family life have changed dramatically. Women are no longer expected to sacrifice their careers to raise kids, and men aren't seen as failures for choosing to be more involved at home. But for some, these changes are causing friction. Critics argue that the breakdown of these traditional roles is leading to a decline in family stability. So tell me, are changing gender roles weakening the family structure, or are they simply allowing families to function more flexibly in a modern world? This is where the opinions are divided. Now, secondly, let's talk about the economic realities. One of the biggest forces reshaping the family structure is money. The economic realities of today are starkly different from those of past generations. For many families, the idea of living comfortably on a single income is a distant dream. Housing costs, healthcare, education, it all adds up and is forcing families to adapt. With more economic pressure, both parents often need to work just to stay afloat, which can strain family life. And let's not forget single-parent households, which have grown significantly in the recent years. It's becoming harder for families to thrive when they're constantly stretched thin both financially and emotionally. With these financial pressures, many wonder whether the traditional family structure, where one parent works while the other stays home, can even survive in today's world. Is the modern economy killing the nuclear family? Now, the third point: the decline in marriage and rise of alternative families. Another major factor driving the transformation of family life is the decline in marriage rates. More and more people are choosing not to get married, or they're simply delaying marriage until later in life. At the same time, alternative family structures are on the rise. Same-sex couples, cohabiting parents, single-parent households by choice, and blended families are becoming the new norm. Marriage, once seen as a cornerstone of family life, is becoming less important for many. Some argue that this reflects a more open and progressive society, where people are free to define family on their own terms. Others see it as a sign that the traditional family structure is under threat. Whether you see it as a progress or decline, one thing is clear: families today come in all shapes and sizes. The idea of the perfect nuclear family is being replaced by a more flexible understanding of what it means to be a family in the 21st century. So, what does the future hold for family structure? Where does it all lead to? Are we witnessing the end of the family structure as we know it, or are families simply adapting to new realities? Some sociologists predict the family life will continue to diversify, with more people embracing non-traditional roles and relationships. We are also seeing how technology is reshaping family dynamics, from remote work that allows parents more flexibility to digital tools that help families stay connected across distance. Technology is playing a bigger role in family life than ever before, offering new ways to balance work, home, and relationships. But while these tools offer convenience, they also raise questions about how we define connections and caregiving in an increasingly digital world. Will families become more fragmented, or will they have to find new ways to thrive? One thing is for sure, the family structure isn't disappearing. It is evolving. What that evolution looks like depends on how we navigate the social, economic, and technological changes of our time. So, to conclude, is the traditional family structure really coming to an end, or is it simply transforming to fit modern life? The truth is, family will always be the heart of society. It's just taking on new forms. Thank you for watching, and if you found this conversation enlightening, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. That way, you won't miss out on our next deep dive into realities shaping today's world. Thank you and have a good one.